Welcome to the Brain Whiz. Get ready to test your eyes and detective skills. Look carefully, find the hidden clues, and solve the mystery before time runs out. Are you ready for the challenge? Let's begin.
Three people are standing at the hospital bedside of a patient who just woke up from a long coma. Which of these three is actually the patient's true best friend? The true best friend is character number 1. While character 2 is crying dramatically for show and character 3 is holding a generic get well soon card, character 1 looks quietly relieved. If you look closely, character 1 is wearing a custom split heart friendship bracelet that perfectly matches the one on the comatose patient's wrist, and the lock screen on character 1's phone shows a childhood photo of them together, hidden in their half-open pocket. A wealthy man returns home after losing his memory in an accident. Two different women are standing in his house, both claiming to be his true wife. Which of these two women is actually the fake wife? The fake wife is character number 2. While character 1 has natural, deep clues connecting her to the house, like a faint mark on her finger from years of wearing a wedding ring, and the family dog happily leaning against her leg, character 2 is an imposter. If you look closely at the reflection in the mirror behind them, character 2 is holding a hidden smartphone behind her back, which has a text message open with a list of the man's personal details and hobbies that she is quickly trying to memorize. Question. A high-profile courtroom trial is about to begin, but three individuals in judicial robes are standing behind the bench, each claiming to be the assigned judge. Which of these three is actually the fake judge? The fake judge is character number 3. While character 1 has ink stains on his fingers from signing heavy stacks of legal documents and character 2 has a gavel with a worn, scratched handle from years of use, character 3 is an imposter. If you look closely at his robe, his collar is mismatched, and the legal textbook open in front of him is actually a hollowed-out book containing a hidden wiretap earpiece receiver and a cheat sheet of basic legal terms. Three people are sitting in a retro 1950s diner, but one of them is actually a secret time traveler from the future. Which of these three is the time traveler? The time traveler is character number 3. While characters 1 and 2 are perfectly suited to the era, character 3 has made an incredibly tiny mistake. If you look closely at his vintage metal wristwatch, it doesn't tick. The reflection on his glossy tabletop shows that the watch face is actually a high-tech digital screen displaying a futuristic date format, June 21, 2026. Furthermore, the classic glass Coca-Cola bottle he is holding has a tiny, laser-etched QR code printed near the bottom rim, a detail that wouldn't exist for decades. Three men are walking casually down a city street at night, but one of them has just broken out of a maximum security prison an hour ago. Which of these three is the escaped prisoner? The escaped prisoner is character number 1. While character 2 is just a regular factory worker and character 3 is a civilian, character 1 has carefully stolen street clothes to blend Indiana. However, he made two microscopic mistakes. If you look closely at his ankles, his socks are pulled down just enough to reveal a distinct, deep red chaffing ring/bruise around both ankles, a fresh mark left from wearing heavy prison iron shackles just hours ago. Furthermore, the cheap generic watch he is wearing is still set to prison block time, ticking exactly 5 minutes ahead of the actual city street clock tower visible in the background. Three people are standing in a pet clinic, each holding a different item and claiming to be the owner of a lost ginger cat. Which of these three is the real cat owner? The real cat owner is character number 2. While character 1 has a cat toy and character 3 is holding a generic leash, character 2 looks completely natural but has two hidden, highly logical clues. If you look closely at her dark knit sweater, it has tiny, almost invisible fine orange cat hairs static clung to the shoulder area. Furthermore, a hyper-detailed look at her hands reveals a few small, faint, half-healed scratch marks on her wrists, a classic sign of someone who regularly baths or plays with a real cat. 3 people are standing near a park entrance where a lost golden puppy was just found. Each of them looks deeply upset and claims the puppy belongs to them. Which of these 3 actually lost their pet? The person who lost their pet is character number 1. While character 2 is holding a brand new plush dog bed and character 3 is waving a premium bag of dog treats, character 1 has the most authentic, hidden clues. If you look closely at the keys hanging from his belt loop, one of them is a customized keychain shaped like a tiny bone with the name Max engraved on it. Furthermore, if you look at his jeans, the right pant leg has a faint, dry mud patch with a distinct paw print pattern near the knee, showing a dog recently jumped up to greet him before getting lost. A residential street is locked down because of a neighborhood emergency. 3 people are trying to pass through the police barricade, each claiming to live in the yellow house right across the street. Which of these 3 is actually the fake neighbor? The fake neighbor is character number 2. While character 1 is holding a mailbox key that has the exact house number stamped on it and character 3 has dirty garden soil on his boots from working in the yard, character 2 is an imposter. If you look closely at the keys she is holding out to prove she lives there, she is confidently pointing an electronic car key fob at the house, but the yellow house's driveway has a manual wooden gate with a heavy, old-fashioned padlock, making her electronic remote completely useless for that property. Furthermore, the modern smart lock on the front door requires a keypad pin, not the physical keycard she is holding. 2 people are standing next to a luxury private jet on the tarmac. One is dressed in a custom-tailored tuxedo, flashing a gold watch, while the other is wearing a simple plain t-shirt and casual jeans. Which of these 2 is actually the richest person? The richest person is character number 2, the one in the simple t-shirt and jeans. While character 1 is dressed layout perfect to look wealthy, he is actually just the private jet's hired pilot or concierge. If you look closely, character 2 is holding a high-tech custom tablet displaying a live financial stock portfolio that shows ownership of the exact aviation company owning the jet. Furthermore, a hyper-detailed look at character 2's wrist shows he is wearing a rare, ultra-luxury custom titanium minimalist smart ring, not a flashy watch, that acts as the biometric ignition key for the jet, which is subtly glowing blue to match the jet's door handle sensor. 2 tourists are exploring an ancient Egyptian tomb, but one of them is actually a secret, highly professional treasure hunter on a mission to steal an artifact. Which of these 2 is the treasure hunter? The treasure hunter is character number 1. While character 2 looks like a typical explorer holding a tourist map and an expensive camera, character 1 has hidden professional gear. If you look closely at his seemingly ordinary walking stick, it has a tiny, hidden digital laser scanner lens built into the tip, which is subtly emitting a faint grid pattern on the ancient wall to scan for hidden hollow spaces. Furthermore, a hyper-detailed look at his heavy leather boots reveals tiny, hardened white limestone dust particles embedded in the treads, a specific type of deep underground dust that matches the interior of the sealed chambers, proving he has already been digging secretly where tourists aren't allowed. Thanks for watching this video. Comment your score. How many riddles you solve.